Good morning, Calvin. Do you feel like talking about the incident?
No.
Calvin, how long have you been here?
Around 2 months, I think.
2 months. Don't you think it's time we made some progress on your case?
There's really no point, Dr. Moore. Can I go now?
Okay.
That was quick.
What are you doing here, Lawrence?
You know the rules, Calvin. Patients can't walk the halls by themselves. I'm your escort today.
Great.
So, you're still not talking.
What does it matter to you, Lawrence?
I've seen it a million times before. The judge sends you here for evaluation to see if you're fit to stand trial. You know you're fine, but you refuse to talk just to keep yourself out of jail a little longer. Why don't you just admit what you did?
Because I'm innocent, Lawrence. I didn't do anything.
Regardless, Calvin, this is a hospital and there are people here who actually need treatment. I should be helping them and not some punk kid trying to weasel his way out of prison.
Calvin, good morning.
Morning, Dr. Moore.
I know we don't have therapy this morning, but there is something we need to discuss. When you first came here, Calvin, you were barely responsive. I know we've come a long way since then, but we have yet to discuss the details of what happened that night. Now, look, if it were up to me, you could take as long as you needed. But the law isn't on my side.
What are you trying to say?
Calvin, if I can't prove the fact that you are mentally unstable within the next 3 days, you will be forced to leave this institution, and you will stand trial. Now, I suggest that tomorrow morning we start talking about the details of what happened that night.
What do you want, Lawrence?
Looks like you're finally on your way out.
Did you really come in here just to rub that in my face?
No, Calvin. I came here to talk to you about what's right and what's wrong. You've made mistakes in the past, no doubts there, but here's your chance to make amends. All you have to do is admit your wrongdoings. Take your punishment like a man, and then try to lead a better life after all this is over.
I can handle this on my own, Lawrence. If I needed your help, I would have asked for it.
So, Calvin, you're ready to tell me about what you did?
I guess.
All right. You were arrested on charges of arson and manslaughter. Tell me about it.
You wouldn't believe me if I did.
Calvin, I'm a doctor. Anything you say is fair game here. I'm not going to judge you.
I don't think so.
Me.
I have superpowers.
Excuse me?
Things just kind of happen around me when I get really angry or upset. I have these powers I can't control.
And what does this have to do with the police finding you unconscious outside a burning building?
It was Mike Coletta's house. He was giving me a hard time earlier that day at school.
Yeah, that's in your police report.
I went for a walk later that night and I passed by his house. My rage was just uncontrollable. All of a sudden, I heard a bang. That's the last thing I remember. I woke up an hour later in handcuffs.
This is very unusual, Calvin.
I told you you wouldn't believe me.
No, look, it's not that I don't believe you. It's
Yeah,
just that you have to
unusual. I
understand
get
that
it. Probably just call me a freak or want to study me or something like that.
Calvin.
Do you
Calvin,
have any idea what my life has been like since I found out I had these powers? Every single day, I've been afraid that someone would find out or I'd hurt somebody. And now I'm locked up in this place, waiting to go to trial for something I can't even control. Can I go now?
And you actually believe his story?
Well, I don't believe he has superpowers, no, but you saw the tape of the session in the morning. He's clearly delusional, maybe even schizophrenic.
You don't think he's just acting?
No, I don't, Jared. I can tell when my patients are lying to me. Look, you saw the file. The kid was bound to snap at some point.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah. Yeah. Look, he was brought to us unconscious, right? There's absolutely no hard evidence linking him to the crime. He hasn't wanted to talk to the police, and he's barely even talked to me. What am I to do? I need more time with him.
All right, Carolyn. He's your patient. The final diagnosis is up to you.
All right. Hi, Calvin.
Hi.
Got a sec? Dr. Nessie and I discussed your case this morning, and we decided to keep you for further evaluation.
What about my trial?
Well, you'll still eventually have to stand trial, but we're going to try and see what we can do when that day comes and maybe have the charges dismissed.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Calvin. Hi, Lawrence. Come on in. Oh, there is one more thing. We're going to put you on some medication. Nothing serious, but something to help ease the nerves.
I think I can handle that.
Good.
You can go ahead and head out, Dr. Moore. I'll take it from here.
Thank you, Lawrence. Bye-bye, Calvin.
Bye.
So, superpowers, huh?
You heard.
Yeah, I heard. I bet you think you're really damn smart.
Look,
Listen, kid. You may have all the doctors fooled, but I want you to know that I don't believe a word of it. You're as sane as I am and you know it. But you're nothing but a coward who...
Lawrence, you don't even know the things I can do to you. Sorry about the hands, buddy. But if you ever fuck with me again, or try and tell anyone about this, you'll know all too well. I can promise you that.